Hello, folks. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I will introduce you to an important function that I have created, and that function, that Python function, is going to be used several times in our microarchitecture model. Okay, so that function is what I call a translator function, and its job is to convert a Python number to a fixed bit number. And that fixed bit in our microarchitecture, it is 32-bit. And I'll explain you what this means if you're confused. And I will go over the function, and it's a small function, but it's an important function. So I'll explain you everything regarding that. Okay. So think of this -1 in 32-bit architecture that we have is hexadecimal representation is this. Okay, you have 32 all ones. So putting FFF, 8 Fs, 8 times 4. So that is -1. But if a number comes in Python, which is like all these Fs, then Python doesn't know by default your microarchitecture. It will consider it as a massive positive numbers, right? There are like 32 bits, so it's like a 4 billion, something like that. So that is a challenge we have. So any negative numbers that we have, that our hardware will put a negative number. But how we can make sense right now, and very long later on we will not have that problem, but right now we are in Python. So we are modeling using Python variables to model different things. So somewhere there, if we just put an if this number, that else that number, then that number will be treated a bit differently. We expect that this number to be treated as -1, not 4 billion. Okay, so that is the whole point of this function. Hopefully you understood the concept. But let me explain you with before I show you this function. I create this. It's easier to understand things when you think of your system as a 4-bit number, right? It's a You have only 16 numbers, so it's easy to kind of get the feel of the 32-bit number without going into the large values that you can store in 32-bit. So for example, our hardware, whenever it generates, it's a 4-bit, so it knows that okay, every number is 2's complement. So we can have in 4-bit number these values, these bits values. Okay, but we know that from here until this point, since the most significant bit is 0, this is going to be a positive number. So whatever Python can consider it is the same as we create and we consider it in hardware, right? So there's no problem there. The problem starts when the most significant bit is 1 and all these ones. So Python will look at this numbers, will think is 8, it's 9, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But we know that when it's 8, it's actually not +8, it's -8. Okay, so the number goes to -8, and then it starts kind of, kind of going back -7, -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Okay, so how you get the -8? So this is a 4-bit. Okay, the 4-bit, your kind of number that in mind is 16, one larger than this. What you do is 8, this number comes, if you convert into the equivalent 2's complement, you do 8 minus 16, 9 minus 16, 10 minus 16, 11 minus 16. So the key number here is, if for that bit, if it's 4-bit, it's 16. So it's 2 raised to power 4. So if it's 32-bit, this number will be 2 raised to power 32. Okay, and then if a bit is 0, the most significant, you don't do anything. You just return that number. You don't need any conversion. If it's negative, then that whatever that number, the value that comes, we will subtract it we will that subtract 6 whatever 2 raised to power n, which is in 2 raised to power 32. We will subtract that from that value. You understand this? How we go from here to here? So we got conversion to the 2's complement number. So this tiny function that we have, it has only few lines. So call this 2 signed. It inputs a value. Value is this number. Okay. And the bits are how many bits you have in your system. For us, it will be 32-bit. Okay. So very first thing is to come up with this number. Okay. In our case, it's always what? 2 raised to power n, right? So and the 16 is, if it's a 4-bit system, is 1 larger than 4-bit. It's 1 here, which is 16. So what you basically do is whatever number of bits. So I will give you example with 4-bit and then 32-bit. So in our case, base is 32, but if it was 4-bit, so we will do shift 1 to the left by how many bits? By bits 4 minus 3. So which is 3 times. So if you shift is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that becomes, so this number, sorry, I think I that's what I was thinking when I was explaining. This number is a sign bit mask. So this is just a bit to check if it's a negative or not. All right, so this is not that 16-bit number. That number is actually this one. Okay, so sorry for that. So let's start. So first of all, this is just to figure out a bit. Okay, so think of this we cannot say it's which bit, because the numbers are kind of coming in decimal. Okay, so we are figuring out if this was negative number, let's say everything else is 0, this one is negative, it will be -8, right? So, or in it is something like this, minus 2 raised to power n minus 1 is 32 minus 1 minus 2 raised to power minus -2 raised to power 31. Okay, so you can see that, and you will get an idea in a bit. So this is our kind of sign bit. So let's see, this value comes in and we are checking if this is equal to this or not. So this is doing the AND. So everything else is 0. Okay, so let's say if number comes, yeah, this is a good color. Number comes 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, it looks at this, that, okay, the value, and look at the value, it's this value is ANDed with this thing. So this is all 0 because this is 0. And since this is 0, this will make it 0. So your answer will be 0. So it's, if this means it's not a negative number. Okay, let's put a negative number there. Let's remove this one. And let's say this is a negative number came. Right? And maybe you can change, you can keep it the same, or you can change other values. So now this number comes again. This number is ANDed with this number bit by bit. And these are all zeros because it's a zeros here. And this is 1 and 1 says 1. So then it enters into it. Then it knows it's a negative number. Okay, so is that clear so far? Figuring out it's a negative, positive, this is how we are going to check in Python. All right, so once we figure out it's a negative number, then we mean we are into this one. And then we want to execute. We want to convert that. The value is 1, so whatever this value is, this coming, minus this number. So this number for 16, we've already seen that for 4 bits is 16, but how is it? So you have, so it's saying that shift left 1 by these many bits. This is in case 4. So first time it goes, whatever number here is here, 1, right? So 1 is was here, it goes here, then it goes here. I'm just keep moving it, so that's why I'm putting 0. So it goes 1 1 and then becomes 0 when I move here. 1 shift, 2 shift, 3 shift, and 4 shift. Finally this number will arrive here. So 1 1 shift left by 4. That's what this whole thing does. So then it becomes 16. Python will look at it as 16, right? It's because 1 2 4 8 16 positive. Okay, so all you do is then whatever the actual number comes value, which is val, you minus whatever this one. So for 4-bit is 16, for 32-bit it will be 32. Let's move here. So and then you get this number, and this number is what you return. If it was a positive, it will return whatever the original value was, because here we kind of return the different number. But if it was positive, whatever input number was, we returning that. Okay, is that clear? Hopefully I explained well. And in this next one that we look into the video, and I will be using this function in addition to another function I'll create. All right, so that's it for now, and I'll see you pretty soon. Bye.